Helen, take us back through this past week down in California. Won a game, dropped 2 games. What did you see from our team?
Yeah, I know. I mean, we come off of a long stretch of time off from for Christmas, and then had three practices in 2 days, and then had to play 3 games in a row, and we were down some players, and so people had to play a lot of minutes, and so I felt like we competed 2 out of the 3 games really well for the whole stretch of the game, and then that middle game, I think some fatigue kind of set in, but our 2 freshmen, I thought Lexi Tinney and Madison Tudor stepped up into some roles and got some quality minutes and showed that they're ready to step up in our conference play. So that was a good thing that we got out of it, and I felt like we've learned a lot over the preseason, and hopefully we take all the lessons that we've learned of how to play together and just being committed and what it takes to win, and having that focus every night regardless of the circumstances, and hopefully we can take that into a very tough conference.
Well, that's what it seems like with this team being a younger team. Every step along the way of this season so far has been a learning opportunity. This past week, first real road trip away as a team, a lot of distractions. Maybe that might have led to a little bit of the slower starts against Laverne and Whittier.
Yeah, and I think so. And I just think, having a big chunk of time off and and then having to go hard and get them going right away. I usually like to have a couple more days of practice, but having that game on the 28th and having to travel on the 27th, you just kind of had to make do, and when then we're late to our practice there. And so I think it is, and it's just I forget sometimes I've been really spoiled that we've had really experienced teams, and just kind of like maybe preparing them better and having different conversations before games could have helped out a little bit too. But I think we did a better job on that third night of just kind of getting them prepared and helping them get themselves prepared. And I think it was a great time to just we were all together. We got to go to Annie Essie's house and just have some little team time. And so I think it was a great time for our team just to kind of get more united during it too.
And this week, back to conference play and hosting Pacific and Linfield. What do we know about the Boxers and the Wildcats?
They're both they're a little bit similar to us where they're up and down. I think they have more experience than us, but they've both played tough schedules. They're very quality opponents that have a lot of players back from last year, so I expect them to really be ready to compete. I haven't looked at a lot of film yet, but the Linfield will shoot a lot of threes that I know, and I haven't really looked at Pacific very much yet. But they're going to definitely be a challenge for us. Our league is very good top to bottom this year, and so I think you have to come in ready to really compete and know what you need to do to win every game.